Steven Knight to write Denis Villeneuve's James Bond movie. Exclusive news. Steven Knight, the brilliant mind behind the smash hit series Peaky Blinders, has just signed on to write the script for Denis Villeneuve's upcoming James Bond film. This is huge news for 007 fans, as Knight's gritty storytelling style could give the iconic franchise a fresh new edge. But here's where it gets really interesting. Knight is no stranger to controversy, having pushed the boundaries of what's acceptable on television. Could his take on Bond stir up similar debates? We'll have to wait and see. The new movie will be produced by Pascal and David Heyman, with Tanya Lapointe executive producing. Knight's impressive resume includes acclaimed shows like SAS Rogue Heroes and the upcoming House of Guinness for Netflix. He's also an accomplished screenwriter, having penned Oscar-nominated films like Dirty Pretty Things, Eastern Promises, and Spencer. With Villeneuve at the helm and Knight crafting the story, this Bond film is shaping up to be something truly special. But the big question remains, who will step into the iconic role of James Bond himself? One thing's for sure, with a creative team this talented, audiences are in for a wild ride. Let us know what you think. Are you excited to see Knight's vision for 007? Do you think his style will be a good fit for the franchise? Sound off in the comments below. Steven Knight to write new James Bond movie. What to expect? Hold on to your martini. Shaken, not stirred. The James Bond franchise just got a major injection of fresh blood. Acclaimed screenwriter Steven Knight, best known for crafting the gritty, atmospheric world of Peaky Blinders and emotionally charged films like Eastern Promises, has reportedly been selected to pen the script for the next James Bond installment. This marks a bold creative shift for 007. Which has historically relied on a rotating door of writers and directors. But here's where things get really interesting. Knight didn't just walk into this gig. Sources close to Deadline reveal that he personally met with director Denis Villeneuve, who's currently juggling the ambitious third Dune film, to discuss the project. Villeneuve, known for his visually stunning and often polarizing blockbusters, is now officially behind the lens for Bond 26. Signaling a darker, more introspective chapter for the spy beloved by millions. You might be surprised by Knight's varied career path. Beyond his TV triumphs with Peaky Blinders and the addictive Taboo series, he's also tackled big-screen projects, ranging from the intense Eastern Promises to the critically panned Serenity, a film so divisive it became a cult favorite for its sheer audacity. His ability to balance commercial appeal with artistic nuance makes him an intriguing choice, especially given his recent comments comparing Peaky Blinders to Bond. When promoting The Immortal Man, his upcoming film adaptation of the series, Knight mused, "Bond's got the budget to blow things up, but we're proving TV can deliver cinematic stakes too." Could audiences soon see a dark-haired Tommy Shelby going toe-to-toe with 007? The parallels might be intentional. Current speculation about Bond 26 centers on three young actors: Tom Holland, Spider-Man; Harris Dickinson, Beef; and Jacob Elordi, Euphoria. The latter two, particularly, could bring a fresh edge to the role, though Villeneuve has yet to confirm casting. Meanwhile, behind-the-scenes changes may influence the film's direction more than the lead. Amazon's $1 billion acquisition of MGM now hands the tech giant creative control over the franchise, a move that's left fans divided. Is big money the best path for 007, or should it prioritize risks over guaranteed returns? Amazon CEO Andy Jassy recently hinted at the company's excitement, stating, "We cannot wait to start 007's next adventure." During a recent earnings call, Knight's hiring raises another provocative question. Can the same team that brought Peaky Blinders' raw energy to screens match Bond's legacy? The partnership between Villeneuve and Knight could push boundaries, but will it alienate traditionalists? Remember Bond's last outing. No Time to Die grossed $774 million globally, a number that masks behind-the-scenes tensions between creatives and studio demands. The coming chapter must balance spectacle with character depth, a challenge Knight's nuanced storytelling might uniquely address. What's your take? Should Bond emphasize legacy or bold reinvention? Sound off in the comments. This is shaping up to be 007's most high-stakes mission yet. Next James Bond movie writer revealed. Stephen Knight joins Denis Villeneuve's 007. The upcoming James Bond film has made a significant move by enlisting the talented Stephen Knight as its screenwriter. This decision adds a prominent name to the creative roster of the iconic franchise. Knight will be crafting the screenplay for the next 007 installment, which will be directed by the acclaimed filmmaker Denis Villeneuve, known for his visionary work. This project is being produced under the banner of Amazon NGM Studios, with notable producers Pascal and David Heyman at the helm. Knight's appointment signifies a pivotal shift in the Bond series, particularly regarding its writing team. The previous actor to portray Bond, Daniel Craig, bid farewell to the character in the 2021 film No Time to Die. This film also marked the conclusion of an era defined by the contributions of veteran writers Neil Purvis and Robert Wade, who had been integral to the franchise since their involvement began with the 1999 film The World Is Not Enough. Stephen Knight is a highly regarded writer, currently engaged in developing a film adaptation of the popular series Peaky Blinders. His impressive portfolio includes the 2002 film Dirty Pretty Things, which earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Original Screenplay, as well as notable works like Eastern Promises and Spencer. Additionally, he is the creative mind behind the Apple series C, starring Jason Momoa. His extensive television credits are equally impressive, featuring shows such as Taboo, Rogue Heroes, 1,000 Blows, This Town, The Veil, and All the Light We Cannot See. On the film front, Knight has written for a variety of projects, including Tom Hardy's Locke, and was briefly involved in writing for Daisy Ridley's upcoming Star Wars film before stepping away from that project. This next Bond film will also be notable for being the first without the long-standing guardians of the franchise, Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson. Earlier this year, they reached an agreement that grants Amazon creative control over the series, marking a new chapter in its storied history. Stephen Knight is represented by CAA, United Agents, and Davis Law Group. What are your thoughts on this new direction for the Bond franchise? Do you think Knight's unique storytelling style will bring a fresh perspective to 007? Share your opinions in the comments below.